Loans Arena. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Irving passes to Smith, pulls it up. The Warriors pull it in. It's stolen by Smith. James outside. They get it back. And Thompson kicks to Love. Here's Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LeBron drives in and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Irving kicks to Smith. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Great D that time from Green. Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got his first basket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Irving dishes to Love. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. It's Thompson off the drive. The layup off target.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by LeBron James. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love's running.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry passes to Green. The layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Bogut. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Irving. And then for Golden State, Festus is Ely. He's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Warriors trail by 7. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And here's LeBron outside. They get it again. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. And stolen by Spates. And it's blocked. They get it back. Barbosa for 3. It's hauled in by Fry.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the ball. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. James against Iguodala. There's the pass to Dellavedova. Launches it. And Fry kicks to James. Mozgov dishes to Shumpert. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Livingston, no luck.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
James kicks to Shumpert. From deep. No good. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected.
For me, at a younger age, I was never easy.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Steph Curry's out there with Ian Clark, and it's Bogut, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's sent back by Bogut. A wide open look for Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Irving with a clean look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 7 points for Kyrie Irving. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Nice shot by Smith. Warriors trail by 17. On its way from Curry for 2. That's short off the rim.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
They double team Curry. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Smith the pass to Thompson. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smith dishes to Thompson. And it's Love penetrating. Passes to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around to the paint. It's tipped. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. And a miss there on the triple. That's a 2 from Smith. Dishes to Love. To the inside. On the wing, James. Here's Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Smith's got 7.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Feeds it to LeBron. Uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's now 22 points for LeBron.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars. And Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Stops. Pops. And on the way from Irving for 3. Cleveland the rebound. From deep, James. And Thompson kicks to Smith. And there's the feed to Irving. Another miss by Irving. Warriors trail by 18. The drive by Thompson. And he gets the bucket.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Irving attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And the rejection by Love. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Fry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shumpert gets a wide-open look, nails the wide-open jump shot.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
From past the arc, goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Warriors foul call.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Clark. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Clark's got his first bucket of the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up by 16. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to do...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Will be taking a... LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, we have to talk about the
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
What a game for LeBron. 22 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
And they double him up with LeBron. It's stolen by Bogut. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And the rejection by James. Barnes passes to Green. The 10-footer finds the target. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Barnes kicks to Curry. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The drive by James. Kicks it out to Love. Misses the 3. Warriors trail by 12. Thompson dishes to Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Green passes to Barnes. Thompson for the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Barnes can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for J.R. Smith. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Harrison Barnes.
That's his first personal foul.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates.
Well, close for picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Irving kicks to James. Irving dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Love has it in the corner. Here's Irving. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three. Watching Kevin Love, he can do everything on the offensive end, Clark. He's been that way really his entire career, going back to high school.
Yeah, his game is low to the ground, too. No explosive moves or dunks. He takes you on and beats you with skill. Good footwork, smooth shot, sharp passer, and an excellent IQ.
Ezeli's checked in for Draymond Green. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And talking about Love, last season was a tricky one for him. So much of his post offense was taken away by the Cavs scheme, so he just made up for it by averaging the second most threes of his career.
Irving drives in. Pass to James, the 17-footer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors trail by 13. And it's sent back by Irving. To the middle. Spates with the block. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for James. Love the pass to Shumpert. The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
You know, for Kevin Love, last season was the first time as a pro that he's been asked to defer on offense. Not just to LeBron, but to Kyrie as well. You can bet he and Chris Bosh now have a lot to talk about.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Shumpert bangs home the trifecta. Shumpert's got 11 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Love dishes to Irving. Down low. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. And another three for Cleveland. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. Launches a three. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Different look here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Ezeli. Rush comes in for Thompson. Ian Clark's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his third rebound on the night. Livingston, no luck.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got 8.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Dellavedova kicks to Fry. And on the way from Irving for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
all these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Three-pointer, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Mozgov. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Ian Clark out there with Livingston, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. LeBron, no good.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in for Ian Clark. Warriors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
He's signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
From deep, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Bogut. 7 points for Steph Curry. Cleveland leading by 17. The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Green missing again.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And so here's Cleveland. Smith with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put up...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
By Golden State. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it's just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson, and Jones subbed in for LeBron. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Kerr. And Jones has it in the corner. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. From deep 3-point range, Warriors the rebound. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Smith on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what?
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Jones. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Good! Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Warriors trail by 19. Thompson tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Curry against Irving. Now here's LeBron. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. And another three for Cleveland.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
On its way from Curry for 2. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lots of room. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Takes the three. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Over Bogut. That one wide left.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green, and Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And speaking of Curry playing the ball on the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end, but recently Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court. They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance play. This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Cleveland's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9 from deep LeBron. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Rush. Lets it fly from 18. Spates dishes to Clark. Azili the pass to Rush. Goes back up. Spates kicks to Azili. The offensive rebound. There's the dish to Rush. The pass to Azili. From deep. Shot is off.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge fact. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.